SAT, ACT, GED, and SSAT, other tests as well, the GRE and other standardized tests, one of the main ways that vocabulary shows up is in reading comprehension passages and questions. So of course it's good to know more vocabulary as you read the passage, because when a word comes up that maybe you wouldn't have known before but you do now after using the book, then you'll understand the passage more deeply. So of course that's good. But also specifically these tests will test vocabulary in a question like this. They'll say the word bright, line 51, most nearly means. There's two kinds of things they might do with this. One is they might ask you a simple word like bright. You all know what bright means. Or they might ask you a complicated word like a more challenging word. The key is to go back to the passage and read not just the line where the word appeared, but a few sentences before and a few sentences after where the line appeared in the passage. And that's really the trick, because 99% of the time the test, all of those tests, will define the word, they'll describe or even literally define the word right before or right after where the word appeared. And that kind of makes sense if you think about it, because that's what good writing does. You're taught in English classes and history class when you write a paper that sentences organically go from one to the other. They kind of logically flow, they transition. And that's the way it works. If you talk about a character being bright in one sentence, or somebody being bright, in the next sentence or the sentence before or soon after, you're going to explain why that is. You're going to give an example or talk more about it or describe it, and that's going to define the word for you. So that's the key to these questions. So when you're using the Defining Twilight Vocabulary Workbook, you're going to practice doing this very thing, because I'm going to give you a word from Twilight. You're going to look back into Twilight and you're going to see the word in context, and you're going to find the definition for the word a little before or a little after in the book. So you're going to practice doing this process of going back and defining the word in the context of the passage over and over again in Defining Twilight. So by the time you're ready for your SAT, SSAT, GED, ACT, GRE, you're going to be a pro at doing that.